How's it going, everybody? My name's Chris Tendo. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we were told from Hateno Village that we need to go all the way down, back to Kakariko, and talk to Impa to find out more about our lost memories. This time, you can see that we're back in the shop in Kakariko Village, because if you look at my rupees, I have 2,120 rupees. I did a little bit of grinding off camera just at the dueling peaks, just kind of smashing boulders, doing what I needed to do to get enough ores so I could sell them all and have enough money to get this set, because after this, we're kind of let loose into the world. It's pretty much enough story at this point, and then we're just going to go straight out, go on to our adventure, kind of create our own path. But before we do all of that, we're going to buy our new stealth set. So that'll be 500 rupees. Every time I spend money on new sets, I'm just like, I don't want it. It's so much money. 700 rupees. God, I just feel my pocket emptying. And 600 rupees. Alrighty, let's take all our weapons and stuff off. Take this off. You and the shield. Put on our new armor set. That's how the armor set looks. It's a really cool armor set. It's definitely got the stealth vibe, the way it's all skin tight towards Link. It has the Sheikah symbols plastered all over it, as the base of origin for the set is Sheikah. It even has the hair tied up to be almost like a ninja Sheikah, like sort of. What am I trying to say here? It's got a really nice, stealthy, ancient Chinese feel to it. I like that. It's a really cool set. We don't need it right now, however, so we're gonna put back this stuff, take that off. I like the hood off. Just let them luscious locks flow, Link. All right, enough dilly-dallying. We're gonna go see Impa. I've returned, Impa, and I require some information from you. Huh? I heard Puro was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. And with that, we've completed locked mementos. Now then, let me see.
Oh.
Ah, this is, without a doubt, the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit these locations within these pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of these locations.
Oh.
There is something I wish to give you. An old lady smooch on those luscious cheeks. Okay, never mind. So, guess I was a little bit wrong. I don't want to just go seek out one of these locations. Let me just show you right off the bat. So by pressing minus, we can go to the map. And by pressing R, we can check the albums. These 12 are locations of interest that we're going to want to go to. And it looks as if... Where would the closest one be? So this one seems to be right in front of Hyrule Castle. We're going to want to stay away from that area just for a little while, though. This one seems to be dead center in front of the dueling peaks. Maybe we can try searching out for this one, but we'll check out the other ones. This seems to be, if I remember seeing that bird somewhere in the more northern, northwestern part of the map. I don't think we're going to be heading there for a while, so that's out of the question. This is smack dab in the middle of the Gerudo Desert. That is not going to be anything that we're going to come across anytime soon. High atop a mountain overlooking what appears to be eastern front of Hyrule Castle. Again, not something we're going to be at very soon, but I noticed some sort of structure down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Perhaps it's maybe on top of the volcano. In a field somewhere near Hyrule Castle, that one... Sort of just, we might stumble upon this one. Huh. An old ancient tree that used to be... Well, it looks like it used to be used for rituals, given the statues. Next to a sort of crumbling bridge with the... What is that? Some plateaus in the distance? Not the Great Plateau, but just some. This one looks to be on the castle. That's going to be a no-go for right now. Some sort of shrine pond looking thing. It definitely seems to be an area of great importance, so I have no doubt in my mind that we'll be entering this area within our adventure. Again, yet another area of great importance. There's really no landmarks that we can see. We have the same plateaus in the distance, but it's more of a snowy region, so who knows when we'll be getting to this. I believe that is Mount Lanayru in the background. So this seems to be of some sort of gateway leading towards the entrance to the mountain. Okay, keep our eyes out for that one. Nothing we can really go off of here. This is a forest, so keep your eyes peeled in any forests we go to. And there's a picture of Pura. Oh, she's adorable. Okay, so as of right now, those are all 12 locations. I don't know when we're going to be getting to them, but we definitely want to keep in mind if we ever find an area where we capture a lost memory, come back here immediately. And as you may have guessed, with a new armor set in tow, we're going to want to take a visit to the Great Fairy Fountain and get that new armor set up to snuff with the rest of our armor. Now, as stated in the armor set itself, I think I might have been going over it a while ago when we actually first looked over the armor set. It sacrifices defense for stealth. So this is something that it's not going to have the best armor rating. Don't let that discourage you, though. This is still a great armor set. It just ups our stealth benefits, and at rank 2, gives us that night boost that we're going to so desperately desire. So, Great Fairy, we meet again. Let's go through the whole spiel. So, ooh, I totally forgot I didn't even get the soldier stuff up yet. So, soldiers, it looks like for each piece, you're going to need 3 bokoblin guts and 5 choo-choo jelly, totaling 15 choo-choo jelly, blah, 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 and 9 bokoblin guts. I don't have all of it yet. We're going to have to come back for this set. So, as of right now, I'm just going to upgrade the chest piece. Alrighty. And now, for the stealth set. I don't know why I blanked there. My brain kind of shut off. We are going to need a total of 9 blue nightshade to get all 3 pieces up to rank 1. Luckily, we have 15 nightshade, so we are doing pretty good. And with that, all 3 pieces have been upgraded. Now let me show off what I meant by the armor thing being a little iffy. I actually didn't notice this my first time. So if we look at the armor set that we have now, we have a total armor rating of 15, each piece giving us 5. We can see with the Hylian set, or the soldier set, each piece will give off 4 right away, but with the one upgraded, like this chest piece and this chest piece are the same rank. This gives us 5, this gives us 7. So right away, we're seeing a difference in armor ratings just from simple upgrades and, well, what each armor set does. These 4 up here cannot be upgraded. I'm not even attempting the Climber's Bandana. But right here, these each give us 5. These each give us 4, totaling 4, 8, 12. They're the same rank, so you really are sacrificing some damage resist for more stealth. All in all, I think it's worth it, though. Back on Alita once again. There's really no other story progression that we can be made right now. So I say we check our log and see exactly what we have to do that, not Pura, Impa told us to do. So we have the main quests, side quests and shrines. They're not going to be, like, main priority, but we'll get to them when we can. Destroy Ganon. That's not something that we can do right away. And captured memories, well, we were just told that we need to kind of find those, so that's going to be in the back burner. Free the Divine Beasts. Divine Beast Va Rudani, Va Mado, Va Ruta, and Va Naboris. I say that we start tackling these Divine Beasts. Which one are we going to head to? I've gone about it hundreds of times in my head what the best order would be, given upgrades, armor, difficulty, and I think starting out, we should head back to Hyrule Field in between Dueling Peaks, make our way towards the Great Plateau, sort of dead center in the map, and start making our way to Zora's Domain to rescue Divine Beast Va Ruta. Now, you guys don't need to see me traveling all the way back to Hyrule Field, so I will just cut to when I get to the area that's sort of in the center of the map, and then we'll kind of make our way there from, well, there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. For me, it's going to be like 20 minutes. So wish me luck. See you guys in a minute. Alrighty. So I've made my way back to the lower part of Hyrule Field. and I have found a new stable. Stable is called, if the name would pop up for me, Riverside Stable. Now, on the map, Riverside Stable is going to be right here. Here is the tower connecting the Necluda region to the Great Plateau. The Dueling Peaks Tower is right here. It was really close, but I just kind of was in a hurry and wanted to get in this area. So, Riverside Stable, there's a shrine over here, and the way I'm going to be tackling getting to new regions is I've played the game before, and there's really only so much that you can talk. Hey, Hestu, how you doing, buddy? Wow, that kind of threw me off guard. I'm pretty much going to speed up footage, and I might talk over it saying, hey, here's how you get to this area, but pretty much until we get to a new area that has stuff to talk about, or if there's something interesting that I decide to be like, hey, this is something I can discuss for a little bit, or I don't know, just something pops into my head. It's pretty much going to be a lot of sped up horseback footage, so I hope you guys don't mind. It'll be pretty much me trying to take the quickest route from point A to point B, because this is meant to be an entertaining walkthrough, and showing you guys point A to point B is the walkthrough part, and if there's nothing entertaining, well then there's really no point in me showing you now, is there? Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Metal connection shrine. So, I wonder what we're gonna have to use here. Take this out. These not barrels, these cage things, we can actually climb on top of them, and as you can see, we're gonna wanna try to, ooh, chest. We're gonna wanna get this over there, and we have almost a bridge situation that we can use. You will have to use your balancing axe skills just a wee little bit, but this is a fairly simple shrine. It's one of the earlier shrines you're gonna run into, because I was almost guided directly to the Hyrule Castle the first time I played this. Meaning that, well, Riverside Stable is a stable that I got to pretty quickly. Ooh, okay. You don't want to knock everything off because you just got to restack it again, and that's no fun. Push it against the wall. I don't like that. A little bit closer. And a little bit closer. Alright, if we're lucky, we can move it without everything falling off. That should be good. Hopefully that's good. Climb on top of these boxes. You can see right over there. Oh, don't tell me I'm too far. Oh, you are kidding me. Come on. Really? Oh, that sucks. Fine. That sucks. And just throw it off the edge. Coming off on the side right here, we can just throw this up and make a little bridge. And once it's locked up on top, a little higher, you can just let go and let it do its thing. There we go. Fairly simple shrine. Still, it did take me a few tries, just to, not to get the puzzle solved, but just balancing all that together. It's a nightmare balancing act sometimes, I swear to God. One more spirit orb down, and we're only halfway to get a new heart container. Okay, now that that's all done, I say we rush right over to Hestu and see what he's got going on. Evening, buddy. Shalaka. So we meet again. I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. According to the folks at the stable, this area is central Hyrule. Shalako. That means Korok Forest is still much farther north. Well, since I'm already here, I may as well stay a while and relax. Ah, wait a minute. I'd know that smell anywhere. It's a Korok seed. You've collected a Korok seed from your forest children, haven't you? Yeah, we already know all this. Okay, so, see how much? Okay, 3 Korok seeds for another weapon stash. I'd say that's pretty good. Alrighty. Expand weapon stash, blah, blah, blah. And let's do shield stash. Man, this dance is so happy. I love it. Woo! That's gonna be me at prom. Oh, you can do one more. Bow? Oh, just one more Korok seed. Sweet. I think that's all we can do for now. Sweet. Can we do one more? Nope, we don't have enough Korok seeds. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I did want to bring one more thing up. A few episodes ago, I called this the Fenric bow. This is the Phrenic bow. I was going back and recording, and I realized how cringy that might have sounded. So my apologies. Oh God, I sound like an idiot. And before I end off the episode, I say that prior to starting to head out to the new area, the Zora's Domain, we check out the stable that we're at and, well, just get to know the folk. I figure we're using their resources, might as well say hi. Let's start out with this guy.
Wow.
Beetle, eh? You know, I was just thinking about you. Oh, you appear to have a bladed rhino beetle. Beetle loves bladed rhino beetles. I wonder why. Would you consider giving it to me? You get something in return, of course. How about I trade you for this meat and rice bowl? I don't know. This can give me an attack up elixir, and it's kind of a rare item. Meat and rice bowl. I don't even have that many hearts. Sorry, but no. Oh. And here I thought I knew what kind of person you were. Hey, buddy, it's just a beetle. No, it's fine. Beetle just isn't very good at judge a character, apparently. Anyway, back to business. What are you looking for, or are you selling? Well, let's see what this guy has to sell. You're gonna run into him all over Hyrule, so it's always good to see what he has. So he has arrows for sale. Always good to pick up whatever he has in stock. I'll take those. Yes. No, I didn't mean to exit. Ugh. Go back in. And let's take these 5 right there. Okay. So he has a Thunderwing butterfly, elixirs that can resist electricity. Ooh. An electric darner, also good for electricity resistance, and a tireless frog for 100 rupees each. This rare frog only ventures out in the rain. Out in the rain. When cooked with monster parts, the elixir it produces will temporarily increase your stamina. This is going to be really good, and I think we're going to need some of them to upgrade the climber set later. I might be getting that mixed up with another type of frog, but I know we need frogs. This is a good item, a little too expensive, so when we get to a rainy area, such as the area we're going to be going to next episode, look out for brown frogs. Nope, I don't need to sell, so we're all good. Alright, what do you have to say, good sir? And you are? Sorry, but are you traveling too? I'm a painter, you see, and traveling the world in search of beautiful scenery. They say the most beautiful spots in the world are the places called Great Fairy Fountains. Well, I've actually been to one of these fountains. Not only are they incredibly beautiful, but they supposedly can grant people some kind of strange power. Sadly, I've yet to find one. But I heard a rumor recently there's one near Kakariko Village. Well, those rumors are true, my friend. Kakariko Village is my hometown. Perhaps it's time for a visit. How have you never seen that Great Fairy Fountain? It's literally just up the hill. Well, I suppose that we should take a picture of that fountain and show it to this guy as proof, or maybe we'll run into him next time we go to the fountain. Either way, don't know how that guy possibly could have missed it. Oh, you seem to have a quest for us.
Yeah.
Have you gotten this giant castle? Have you gone to the giant castle north of here? That's Hyrule Castle. It's said to have fallen to ruin, to fall into ruin over 100 years ago. I used to sneak in there to salvage ancient treasures, but it's too dangerous to go in there now. These days, it's surrounded by an eerie mist and savage machines-like creatures. Back when it was safer, I went looking for this ultra-rare equipment that once belonged to the Royal Guard. It's legendary among collectors, but I was never able to find any. Royal Guard's gear. Let's see what this quest is all about. Though Hyrule Castle was destroyed 100 years ago, somewhere inside it sleeps rare equipment from those days. It is famed among collectors as the Royal Guard series. Parsi, a traveler at the stable, wants nothing more than to see one of them. However, the castle is a dangerous place nowadays, and ordinary folks risk their lives getting close. Alright, so next time, way later when we head to the castle, we're going to want to check that out. You tell us nothing new. And we see back here, looks like some sort of crab mixed with some sort of red elixir? Potion of sorts? Looks like a spicy dish, so maybe it's a fireproof elixir. Well, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for those ingredients. else is around the stable? Ooh, yet another quest. Ah, customer, are you traveling alone? This inn gets full marks for beauty, so I highly recommend taking a rest here. The river here makes for some lovely scenery, and if you head northeast from here, you'll find the Milano Sandbar. The scenery there is every bit as lovely as the scenery here. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur of beauty, you see. I simply cannot resist a beautiful sight. Well, then you can't resist me, baby. Sorry, that was terrible. I try to exude this in all things, and not least all of my own beautiful appearances. Speaking of, has anyone ever told you have the most beautiful features? Oh, he did. Oh, that's cute. He acknowledged me. Ah, I do have many fond memories of this beautiful land. If you ever have the time, would you indulge me? Sure, I'll listen. Oh, you would? Even more beautiful on the inside now. Let's see. If you head north through Hyrule Field, you'll see a castle surrounded by a foul aura. It has long been... Ooh, it even got eerie when he said that. It has been long a den of monsters... It has long been a den of monsters, but in its glory days, it was surely a thing of wondrous beauty. It was in that very castle in those very days that my ancestor... my grandfather's grandfather, I believe. Anyway, he worked as the castle's appointed chef. I couldn't believe it myself. Oh, how I wonder what sorts of cuisine members of the Hyrule court enjoyed in those good old days. As a child, I would often suffer meager meals, all while dreaming of the beautiful dishes that might have graced my plate. Oh, if only the things had been different. Gourmet spiced meat, seafood curry, mushroom risotto, egg pudding? Oh, my. I think I'm salivating, and it's my pursuit of those childhood dreams that explain my fabulous body, you see. These days, I enjoy my time working at the stables, sharing my tales of beauty with any traveler willing to listen. But I still wonder what could have been. Anyway, excuse me. I seem to have caught myself prattling on. But looking upon your perfectly symmetrical face and discussing meals of beauty has rekindled my desire. If you'd happen to set foot inside Hyrule Castle, could you find it in you to keep an eye out for a cookbook? There must be one lying around somewhere in there. I'm simply dying to finally sample the food in that royal court. Man, everybody wants us to just go into that hellhole of monsters and get them stuff. We're the hero of time, or hero of Hyrule. I don't think we're the hero of anything just yet. So I say that we make a mental note of that. And circling the stable, it appears that we've done everything there is to do around here. Looking out into the distance, we're gonna be heading northeast next time. We're gonna take out that shrine and head to, hopefully next episode, we're gonna make our way to Zora's Domain. Looking on the map, Zora's Domain does take out this region right here. I'm not spoiling anything by saying that. So hopefully we'll be able to make it there in due time. Up here, as you guys can see, is the whole volcano area, so we're not gonna be heading too far north. Maybe if we're lucky, given we're getting close to the domain, we'll bump into a couple Zoras that'll, well, send us on the right path. But that's for next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This series is going on a little better than I thought, and kind of giving me a nice challenge. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video most importantly. And as always, bye everybody. See you next time.